Everybody, this is Eric with Eric's Tree Service in Montrose, Colorado, and tomorrow I have got this guy to take down. Small cottonwood, poplar family, and gonna have to chase some roots, but we have a gas line here. This is why you should always call utility marking. There's a gas line that runs for the neighborhood all the way through this backyard right here, and of course that's where some of the roots are, so you don't want to be hitting a gas line with a stump grinder for sure. Going to be climbing this one and doing a little bit of rigging. It's just close to the house and some leads over here, and then it's over the fence. Where am I at? Over here. Not that one that's cut off, but that one that has all the leaves on it is over the fence. It's just hard to tell from this perspective. So I'll get it done tomorrow. Have a helper coming in, and we will do some lowering, just really light rigging. And then I'll get up there and chunk it down with my 462 when I get to that bigger wood, just for ease, even though the 200 would do pretty much everything up top. The 462 is about, I'll start with the 462 about there, just so that I can swap the saw once and be gone, and then I'll come all the way down with it, of course. I'm probably not going to drop the peg in the yard over there, even though there's space, simply because she's got remodeling going on, and they've got junk over there against the fence, and it's a really tight area to be dropping it in, because they've got other stuff on the ground over here, and I'd have to move a bunch of stuff. I'll just probably chunk it down in like 3 or 4 pieces and be done with it, instead of trying to miss all that stuff or move it all. It's just, in my opinion, easier in that and quicker. So have a different setup than most people. It's not like the most rare setup either. I've just not shown it to you yet. You guys know I have a chipper. You guys know I have the Vermeer 625A. See, right there. I have my dump trailer here with extended sides. I can get about 4,000 pounds of chips in it. And it still dumps and everything fine. And then of course I have my Vermeer, and these are cool because you can shorten the tongue and it becomes a little nubby tongue there. And I just put it up close, and I usually tilt up the deck so it all slides back a little bit, or the bed, and then I chip and let it slide down, and then I start filling up top, and you can get this thing pretty full. I do need to look at building a hood that'll tilt up or something in the future, but for now it's working pretty well. And as you've noticed, my 4Runner's here. It's still my climbing truck, so all of my climbing gear and stuff like that is where I climb out of. This one I just put it in there when I need to go somewhere and do a climbing job. And it's really nice in these neighborhoods because, like here on the street, you can see there's a trailer. There was a pickup truck connected to the trailer up front. There's this dumpster here, roll-off dumpster, and it was hard to come in and back the trailers in with the 4Runner. It wasn't like terribly hard, but it was hard enough. There were more vehicles around, and both sides of the street were kind of occupied because, like I said, she's got a full house remodel going on. And that's where the 4Runner really excels. It just has such a tight turning radius, even in 4-wheel drive. So I do still use it. I do have the F350, and for most removals, especially big cottonwoods and stuff, that's what I use that for. And if I'm on a property for a while, I'll use it there and commute in the 4Runner or whatever, because it's got the crane on the back and all that kind of stuff. But I do still use the 4Runner quite a bit for different things because of the convenience of turning radius and the relatively compact size of it, with the power and torque that the motor has versus, you know, I've looked at smaller things, but they just don't have the torque in them to get in and out. But this one's really a nice balance. I'm happy with the 4Runner in that sense. Finally washed it first time in like, I don't know, a year. So hope that helps you guys out, gives you some ideas for your tree service stuff, and I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to check out my Elevated Office podcast. You can now watch it on YouTube as well, or you can go to anchor.fm/elevated office and check it out there. Don't forget, you can leave me voicemails or send me messages, and I might be able to include those in the podcast. I'm trying to get it going again. And if you're watching a video on YouTube, don't forget to check out the Amazon affiliate link at the bottom. It helps me out just a little bit, and it keeps me helps me keep reviewing products and keeping this channel going. So thanks again. See you in the next one.